My dear friends, in today's Gospel, we read about the events that unfold before the birth of John the Baptist. The father of John the Baptist, Zechariah, is having a revelation, a divine communication where the angel of God, Gabriel, communicates to him about the miraculous birth of John the Baptist. So Zechariah was not able to fathom this great message of joy because both him and his wife Elizabeth had already advanced in age. So it was quite natural and the common sense or very human for him to doubt something of this thing or this extent to happen in his life or in the life of both of them. But being a priest, he should have known that there was already precedence in the scriptures, because how God intervenes in the life of Abraham, how God intervenes in the life of the parents of Samson, all these things really show how God could intervene. Even for that matter, how God intervened in the life of Hannah, the mother of Samuel. So there is already precedence of God's intervention in the lives of people who had already advanced in age. And when he had such a communication, he should have believed it. Rather, he is beginning to speculate. Being a priest, it was something grave, and God did not let it go by. But he is teaching Zechariah the gravity of not believing. That is something very important for us to note here, my dear friends. Sometimes for us as well, even though we are well versed in the Bible, we read the Bible, we reflect and meditate on the Bible, the words of God, and even though at multiple occasions we have received God's favor, but sometimes we don't really understand to what extent our God can help us at certain situations of our life when we see no hope ahead. Yet we begin to speculate and doubt. We begin to really reason whether God can do that for me, whether it is possible for God to do such a thing for me. There is no question whether it is possible for God. No. Everything is possible for God, because with God nothing is impossible. I think that is the message the church wants us to understand today. Everything is possible for God and nothing is in fact impossible for God. When you come to this realization, it becomes easy for us to understand and fathom and believe the mystery of the birth of Jesus. How God could be born as a man. How God could reduce himself to be, to accommodate himself in the womb of a human person. All these things become easy for us to understand and fathom. So my dear friends, let us begin to understand the depth of our God and the vastness of his mercy for us people. Because the concluding verse of today's gospel is, because God looked favorably on the servant and has taken away my shame amidst the people. So that is the mercy of our God. So in order to remove our shame, he goes to any extent. He breaks all the conventional ideas and possibilities of human reason. So learn to believe and trust in the providence of God. May God bless you abundantly. Amen.